Alright, this is my explanation for why I got question 9 on exam 1 part B of Finance 320 spring 2014 semester. This is the question. We're using the optimizer to using the single factor method to determine expected portfolios of 20 stocks in one market ETF. Our risk premium is 3.26%. Over 262-week observations. Risk-free rate is 3.1%, and our aversion coefficient is 3.51. You can see that in the first and third portfolio situations are the only ones that I got points off on. So for this explanation, I will only address those two in my how to correctly in a video later how to correctly do this. I will do all four. So start off the minimum variance portfolio. First, I'm going to put in these criteria that they have. We have 3.51. That's right. 3.1% risk-free rate, and then premium of 3.26. For a minimum variance portfolio, we're going to have a normal for the first situation. They're asking for a minimum variance portfolio of risky assets with net exposure 100% and a beta of 1.01. So first off, I'm going to it's going to need a normal portfolio, factor method, minimum risk, positive weights, using premia, update it quick. Then I'm going to use solver. We're going to restrain the beta to a value of 1.01, and then minimize the standard deviation. So solver, we are minimizing standard deviation. The exposure we have set as 1, weights greater than equal to 0. So now we just need to add let's see, hold on one second. I don't know why it's doing that. We'll get it fixed though. We're minimizing this one. Alright, now we need to add our beta needs to be equal to 1.01. Okay, we'll run solver. Solver can be off, like I said earlier, couple digits. That could be one reason I got it wrong, but I believe when I ran it earlier I got it wrong because I typed in a 5 instead of a 2, so we'll see what pops up. Alright, it's got a solution, 6.39%. I have that exact answer, so that was right. Standard deviation, 22.54. I had 25.53. Like I said earlier, that 5 I accidentally typed in. A 2 I accidentally supposed to type in a 2, accidentally typed in a 5. So that's why I got that one wrong. For the third situation, we'll optimize again. It's asking for a portfolio where the investor imposes position size limits on her investments. Assume that the investor cannot include risky assets. She has no specific target beta, or she cannot include riskless asset. She only takes positions of 0 to 7%. She wants to be fully invested, so she'll have a net exposure of 100%. First off, we'll go through here. Again, normal portfolio with positive weights using the factor method. Optimal portfolio means maximum utility. Or we're going to constrain the gross exposure to 100%. And then I think that's it. Oh, and then we need to constrain these right here. So let me update this first. Alright, now using solver, I can put in the constraints, add, gross needs to be equal to 1 because she wants to invest all of her assets. These cannot be, need to be between 0 and 7%. Since we already put positive weights only, we can only have to add that. And then our market portfolio has to be equal to 0 because she does not want to invest in, or the market has to be 0% because she only wants to invest in no risk-free assets. Sorry. We'll hit OK. We'll solve. See what it gives us. Solver found a solution. Let's see, expected return I got right. It was 5.60. Got that right. I had 5.62 when I just ran this. Standard deviation 18.72%, 18.1%. That fluctuation probably was from solver and probably why I got it wrong. What else is it? Beta is 0.7662%, 0.7718 variation because of solver again. Utility index negative 0.13%. I'm pretty sure I typed that in wrong. That's pretty wide variation, but did everything else right, so I should have had the right answer. They're both negative. I put a negative, so I think I must have been thinking 0.15, but typed in 0.55. So that's what I got wrong, pretty much just because I was rushing.